Well, it's 5:30 a.m. I have my coffee in my Dubai mug. And I've got all the ingredients here. So what's the recipe today, Neil? Well, it's slow-cooked honey mustard chicken thighs, which is going to serve 4 to 6 people. It's going to take 4 hours to cook. That's why we're up at 5:30. And these are the ingredients. We have some butter. We need 1 tablespoon. We have 8 chicken thighs, which have been patiently waiting in the fridge all week. 8 spring onions, likewise. 150 ml of chicken stock. We've got pre-prepared stuff, nice and easy. 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard, hiding down there. 2 tablespoons of honey, hiding over here. 2 tablespoons of double cream at the back here, whipping cream. And 100 grams of frozen peas. Well, they're frozen, so they're still in the freezer. And I've just got salt and pepper to add a little bit of tasting to it. So, here is what we do. So, we've melted 1 tablespoon of butter, and we're supposed to be adding 8 chicken thighs, boneless and skin. Melt the butter in a frying pan, quickly brown the chicken thighs all over. Make sure the skin picks up plenty of colour. Well, we don't have any skin, so we can't do that. Season them and put them in the slow cooker. We're not going to use the slow cooker, so mainly because we don't have one. We don't need to do that. So I'm going to go and get the salt and pepper, and I'm going to season this as it's brown. Turn on the smell-o-vision, TJ. The chicken is cooking nicely. We can hear it crackling away, and you can smell it as well. I've used Jake's technique of turning the bowl upside down, and I have chopped, it's supposed to be 8, I think I've probably got about 16 spring onions, which is good because we've got more chicken. And after the chicken is browned and you put it in the slow cooker, you should brown the spring onion. And then add that to the slow cooker. As we don't have a slow cooker and we're just using this one saucepan for everything, I'm going to add the spring onion straight to the chicken. So the recipe tells us to add 150 ml of chicken stock. Excuse me, I buy mine pre-prepared like this in a litre carton. They also do a vegetable one. So I've actually added 4 times that amount. I've added 600 ml of chicken stock because there's only supposed to be 8 pieces of chicken and I've got 24, so we're kind of 4 times the amount of what we're supposed to have. Just to recap, the chicken thighs are cooking with the chicken stock and the spring onions, and now we're going to add the next ingredient, which is Dijon mustard, which is French. And it says here that I should use 1 tablespoon, but I, of course, am going to use 4. Back to our honey and mustard chicken thighs. So we've added the French mustard. France, you know, is a lot of good slow-cooked dishes, like, remember, the beef bourguignon that we made. It was in our recipe calendar. You just, stew that beef, slow-cook it for 3 hours until it's beautiful, tender, with some red wine, if you're drinking alcohol, mushrooms, some lardons of bacon and so on. So this is, I kind of figure this is probably a French dish, slow-cooked chicken with French mustard. And of course now the honey, and it's 2 tablespoons of honey per 8 chicken thighs, so that means we're going to add 6 tablespoons of honey.